Good evening to you all. This is me, Amechi Eke, one of the many broadcasters talking about TBC because the globe out there. I am broadcasting from a boy state. As you all know, it's always a nice feeling and a wonderful one as such as that when you are talking with those who really appreciate and share your common view of things. It's another great opportunity for us to look into areas whereby we continue to do things that we love to do, and that is continuously talking about TBC, the billion coin. If you are among the billion coin community, there is no doubt about it that you are already one of the privileged few. Yes, we are growing, getting to a billion members, but it seems like those who are yet to come on board don't know what we are into. But definitely, as time goes on, we are going to key in and start sharing the gifts with us because they have to receive the gifts and afterwards continue to share it with us. So, if you are a Tbcian, congratulations, and I am welcoming you once again to today, which happens to be the 10th day of February 2019. It's Sunday here in Nigeria, speaking from Ebonyi State. From all indication and in what I can see so far in TBC community, I know that there is so many excitement, so much excitement especially as we approach gradually to the third year anniversary of TBC. So many things are being planned, and definitely there's no doubt about it that this is going to explode the community more. We are all looking at 1 billion as such a huge number that we don't know how to go about it. But that is how it may look, that is how it appears. But for those who understand the concept and who know the plans that the admin has made or set out, this will be achieved in no time. So always running positive in the community has been the best thing, and that's the best we can do. So without missing word or sounding somehow a little bit different or any other way, I want to show you people that our goal is closer than many of us may think about it. The reason why it seems that we are slow, we are not slow. We are not slow. The only thing we are experiencing is organic growth. TBC is not being forced to grow. We are growing organically. And when things grow organically, you discover that everything needed on that thing will be there. So you don't have any double mind as to say whether we are afraid of what we are doing, whether we are pushovers. We are not. Because if you see those who are behind TBC, no doubt, you want to leave whatever you are doing and do everything needed to have this projected before people and let them come in and do the right thing. So we are gradually stepping away from the chaotic way and behaviors of those people who come into TBC believing that it's one of those scamish programs that they can just do and scam people and run away. TBC is not like that. You don't just jump into TBC excitedly and hope to continue it that way. Come into TBC and learn and understand it practically and follow the instructions as outlined in the blog by the admin. TBC is not for children. TBC is not for those who don't know what they're doing. TBC is not for those who are not ready to respect and help others. TBC is not a get-rich scheme. TBC is not for the greedy one. TBC is meant for those who actually want to stand up and say no to the intimidation being passed or heaped upon us by the wicked elite. So, in case you are afraid and you are asking how lawful is the billion coin, well, may I just show you this? I I printed this out. This is the Tringo Cash Private Society, the billion coin, a global sharing and illuminatory society. This is Tringo Society mission statement. I hope you are seeing it. We are not hiding. We are not afraid of anything. We are lawful. Everything about the community is backed by law, and we are not afraid of anything. So Don't be afraid that somebody is going to start following you or making fun of you because of what you believe in. Look at it. Take a look at it. It's unlike other cancer condition that Camish program right out there that you can read and read and read, and you will not be able to understand anything. No. Let me just read a few paragraphs of this very Kringle Society mission statement. It says, Kringle Society mission statement. The Kringle Society is a global initiative as a sharing and elementary society founded upon the principle that humanity is capable of lifting itself out of the morass of poverty, disease, lack, limitation, suffering, and ignorance into a new dawn of abundance and prosperity for all. So this is just the few sentences out there, the first paragraph talking about what our mission is. So people should come into TBC and learn to follow things and without fearing for anything. Some say that they're going to be arrested. Who's going to arrest you? When you are lawful, can anybody arrest you for deciding to wear your pants? Can anybody arrest you for deciding to sleep in your private home? Can anybody arrest you for deciding to be private and do things the way you want to be done? Do you commit any crime? Are you stealing people's property? Are you lying? When we realize all this clear fact that TBC is a peaceful community, it makes more sense that anyone who is coming into TBC should be schooled and taught and help the person to reason and understand what TBC is really all about and not just being chaotic in nature. I see another thing happening in TBC, and that is those who were wrongly informed or who wrongly came into TBC believing that it's an opportunity to scam others. You see them getting tired. You see them hanging on one reason or another and leaving. Who is forcing anybody? Nobody is forcing anybody. You see? So from what I can see so far, people are free to do whatever thing they want to do. But as far as I'm concerned, the opportunity we are together in, that is the Kringle Society community, is a peaceful one and it's meant for people to really come in and say no to being oppressed unnecessarily. Yes. Some people get it all wrong, thinking that TBC is all about a kind of that we are disobeying the government or established order. We are not. TBC is lawful. TBC is just trying to give people reason why they have to believe in themselves. TBC is giving us that ample opportunity to really stand up for something right. If you say that something is not being done rightly, I used to start fighting. Instead of fighting, why not divide other means of trying to do this and get it done better? So, for those who are thinking that TBC is protesting wrongly, we are not protesting wrongly, but rather we are trying to see how things could be done and people help to understand the practicalness and the best way to go about things in life. So, I'm inviting people to come into TBC, learn to follow the practical rules that TBC have outlaid. We are 3 point something million now. Before you know it, the number is increasing. Look at the beautiful things that have been happening in the community. Go to Bangladesh community, see what they've been doing, even in Nigeria, around the world. Put away the fact that some people are just selfish in nature, but that does not stop us from going where we are going to. So what the admin of TBC has established and the platform has made available for me and you, it is now our own responsibility to look for a way in which we can help people do things that gladdens our heart. Don't be afraid and start looking at humans. Humans, most of them are just greedy in nature. Most of them are just selfish in nature. But when we see that something as great as this has been shown to us, has been given to us, what are we to do? We are not to start looking at admin and say, you must make TBC liquid for us, you must do this, you must bring about exchange, you are going to establish bank that will be withdrawing cash and all these things. Really understand TBC and follow the laid down principles, we will know that all these things that some people are ignorantly crying, shouting for, has already been established. With TBC, you can do many things. All you need to do is to explain the concept. Yes, to that your customer, to that your supplier, whoever, even merchants around the world, help them to understand what you are doing. Help them to understand the lay down principle that we are being directed and guided on. So in TBC, people should learn to follow the rules and do things rightly. Don't go about listening to those who are just bent on deceiving you and collecting your money. TBC is not, what do they call it? It's not an exchange or market based coin. Is first of its kind. When we say an abundance based, TBC is an abundance based currency that we have agreed that the price of TBC can never go down in value. It will always move up. And with that, anyone who tries to discount TBC will be penalized. So to maintain that agreement and to see that our community stands up and really live up to its mission, no room for discounting, no room for doing things wrongly, no room for misbehaviors of any kind in TBC. Forget about those who go about scamming people, who go about lying to others just to bring them into the community. No. I've learned in one of my cash flow systems that I'm following, in Derek to be precise. He has taught us not to be quick, not to be too fast, and just you meet somebody today and you want to tell the person everything about TBC, and the person just say, oh, first I'm tired. The person may not really say that he or she is tired, but overloading of information to that person will make the person feel uncomfortable. It make the person feel, what really is this? As far as I'm concerned, TBC is a huge project. And as such, for something like that, you don't expect to know it all the same day. You don't want to come into TBC and say you want to understand everything just that same day. It may be difficult for you because TBC has no reference. The only reference we have in TBC is when you try to understand how the world works, when you try to see how humans have been deceived, when you try to see how the wicked elite has really, put people against each other for nothing. TBC has really been shown to be the best opportunity that can come to mankind. I'm seeing opportunities severally that people are promoting this and this and that, but comparing most of what we are seeing around us today, we find out that the like of TBC never happened. We've not seen anything like TBC. And as such, when you are talking about TBC, sometimes those who tend not to understand it, I may not really blame them. Why? Because the scarcity mindset that the elite has programmed them to think in line with does not allow them to really understand TBC. You find out that no matter how hard you may try to help people understand and appreciate the value of what you're showing to them, some people may not just really grasp your point. So because of that, don't be too pushy. Don't try to just give them everything at all at once. No, take your time. TBC is so huge. Don't even try to show that you understand TBC because you may not understand it at just the face value. You can only understand TBC when you learn to start doing things that benefits everyone around you. TBC is all about love. How do you feel when somebody is complaining of anything and you just say, oh, no problem, don't worry, I'll take care of that. Never mind. A time is coming when TBC, when it becomes fully liquid, will be surprising people. So those of you who are still looking at TBC from afar up, stop allowing what people who don't know anything about TBC or who are skeptical about it all to deceive you. Many who were once ignorant of TBC are now coming in. Okay? Look at what is happening in banks around the world. Look at what is happening. Look at everything we are seeing in the world today is changing. And when you say that money itself is changing, some people may not really understand it. Some people may be clinging, oh, that is how we used to do it. Things have been like this for years. And you want to tell me now that we are going to change? We are definitely changing, and we are already changing because change is constant in life. We are always changing from what is bad to the better one, or what is good, living good, better, and best. So stop trying to compare TBC with anything. Stop trying to get proof of how TBC was. Why not be the proof that you want to see in TBC? So when we do our best to do the right thing always in the community, we will not listen to the naysayers. We will not listen to those who don't know what they are talking about, and it really catch us unaware. People are looking for how to get others spend their money for nothing. But when you understand TBC, you know that this is the best opportunity that one can ever have. How would you feel if money is no longer your problem? Of course, money is not the problem, but people's mentality has always been the problem. People think that TBC is all about having money to care, do whatever you want to do. But when we understand what the admin is doing, admin is just not just creating an opportunity or avenue whereby we can fully cater for our need. Admin is helping us to think like reasonable people. Admin is not interested in creating ignorant millionaires or foolish millionaires, so to say. Admin is creating well thought set of individuals who will make things stand upright, who will work at things, who have human feelings, and not just those who are after their pockets. No. Admin is so kind. Look at even the sharing of the gift. It gives you opportunity to even be making 50-50 or whatsoever, getting money to support yourself. And some people ignorantly say that TBC is just all about collecting people's money all in the name of doing transaction and things like. No, you don't get it right. It is not so. Okay, that transaction fee or the money being given to you by anyone coming and you, $100, 200, as case maybe, is just like a something you need to back yourself up with while you are busy helping them to understand. Some don't even know that the value of what you give to them is far, 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 far more than whatever, be it $1,000 or even whatsoever, 5,000, $10,000, the case may be. Okay, so don't allow people to discredit your job by allowing them to, make jest of you unnecessarily. We are helping people to really live. We are helping people to see the beauty of giving. So, my friends, especially those of you who are still not grasping the importance of TBC, don't allow those who don't know it to deceive you. I am welcoming you. I am calling on you. I am beckoning to people. Please, if you don't know much about TBC, don't allow those who don't know about it to deceive you. Okay? If you don't know about it, find out from those who know. It's just like somebody who is poor. If you want to grow, moving along with poverty-stricken people like you will not get you anywhere. Look for those who are richer. Look for those who know more than you. Look for those who are going to bring you up. That is only where you can improve in life. So, great friends, I am always trying to pour my heart. I'm always trying to help people to see that what we are doing is not a childish play. TBC has come to give us leverage. TBC has come to make us feel wanted. TBC has come to give us what we have lost for years. TBC has never been, and TBC is not going to have anything like it. So TBC doesn't have any reference point, and as such, all we need to do is spend time, try to understand it, and help others who are coming to understand it grab the point. Why not associate yourself, partner with leaders who will adequately teach you and help you to understand what TBC is all about? Stop believing that you know it or you don't know it. Okay? You don't know it. As far as TBC is concerned, it's not even what you can say that, during my university time, during this, I have read about something. No, you don't even have any reference that has to do with it. Look at just 2016 till now. How many are we? And with the look of things, we are even getting higher. So, great friends and my viewers, I have to tell you, if you be having different feelings or different view about TBC, don't allow what you don't know to stumble you. Try to know TBC, and when you do, you are going to benefit maximally, even now. And as such, avail yourself for the many opportunities that there is in TBC. I remember my humble self, Amechi. Let it be next time. And I want you to really contact me and let us talk more on this. Thank you so much.